What is going on?
What is going on
in the world today?
I don't know.
I need some answers.
It's fucked!
Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Us men are down in the DM. Madon's finessing in Sweden. Hey, feel it up with no feeling. Madon's finessing in
See, I had a down ting, drowning, stepping all over me. Meant to below, but supposedly.
Great intro.
That is one of the best intros we have done. This is comments below. I am Dave Janic. This is Poet. I thought I'd take your intro, man.
That's why you're my guy.
Say
Carry
right.
on though.
And this is a show where you leave your comments on a video underneath last week and talk about this week's football. And I guess there's only one place to start, but normally we have a few comments before we start. And the first one's from Joey Ali.
Would you present comments below in your pants if Lincoln win the FA Cup?
No!
Next question. Bipolar Panda 27. Stormzy is God. Gang signs and prayer is absolutely amazing. I agree.
Let's move on to the football. And there's one team and loads of fans of this team that watch this show that every week get on us. And last week I pre'd the comments. You man went at us again. But we said, is Zlatan the one that keeps saving Man United? And bro, I mean, 3-2, he's done it again.
I take everything back. I was so wrong about this human being. He's more of a god than Stormzy.
Wow.
I do not understand. He scores a free kick in the final. He then scores the winner 3 minutes from time. Also, shout out Jesse Lingard. Definitely loves a big day at Wembley as well.
Just go to Jacob first. As you know, his time to the FA Cup final was arguably the most competitive, entertaining football game this year. Zlatan's goal in 87th minute was absolute scenes.
Do you know what, Man United fans, stand up, man. Congratulations. At the end of the day, we're having a massive argument today about football, and we're saying, what should football be based on if you're a big club? Financial revenue, your stadium, all of that. I just said it should be success.
Well, Manchester United have become the most successful team, and I'm not going to be bitter. Well done, congratulations. I mean, Southampton played really well, actually. Played out of their socks. Gabbiadini is wavy.
Proper.
He is sick. My anal beads were hitting my thing. What man was saying
Wow.
is,
What is wrong with you?
I'm just fucking sick, aren't I?
You know, congrats for Southampton for making it competitive and making the League Cup final at least a good game for people to watch. In the past few years, it's just been shit.
Just a bit.
The last one that was sick to me was 04-05.
Okay, wow. You
Chelsea versus Liverpool, which was a mad thing. Steven Gerrard scoring an own goal.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was 04-05. That game was...
Kesman
scored. No, but it went to extra time. It was a good, entertaining game. Since then, I would say 0-11 when Arsenal got, you know what I'm saying, we lost to Birmingham. Because people were like, I saw bare Arsenal fans like, oh, Man United, it's only the League Cup, big man. When Martin scored, we were upset. Let's not act like that never happened.
Yeah.
Let's not act like Koscielny and Szczesny didn't bump into each other. The way they bumped into each other, like, oh my God, what are you doing here? Like, you know when you go to the bar and you see your ex-missus, you're like, oh my God, what are you doing here?
The element of surprise, like, oh, how's life? Oh, I still hate you. Oh, and you just keep it moving. We can't chat shit. Big up Jose Mourinho. He seemed like he calmed down a little bit humbled
Zlatan
down.
was a bit rude though.
Zlatan was a bit rude, obviously. Zlatan, the golden boy, he went a bit ham with his statements after saying he's won more trophies than some clubs.
Oh, but he didn't mean clubs. He clearly meant club.
Arsenal.
There's a comment here that says, United have scored 8 offside goals this season and conceded 9 onside goals ruled offside. But there's no bias.
I mean, I don't know. I guess when you're a big club, decisions do tend to go your way more.
All them offside goals, man is still 6th. So it's not like they've done all of this stuff and they're top of the league by 10 points clear like Chelsea. They're 6th.
But United fans, is Zlatan your saviour? Are you happy? Will this catapult United into more success during the next couple of years? Mourinho's staying, he seems happier. Do you want him to stay? What do you think about Lingard? He's always bloody dancing, that fucking bastard. And leave your comments below. Tell us what you think. Sending you nices. And yeah, well done and enjoy it.
Oh, as we move on to a club that, yesterday marked their anniversary of 10 years without a trophy. Tottenham Hotspur winning 4-0 against Stoke City. Harry Kane grabbing a hat-trick. Dele Alli grabbing one. Dele Alli now has scored 50 goals for club and country, and the Don is only like 2021. That is a mad thing.
What's that?
Would you milk in your tits again? I mean, Spurs now out of Europe. They're out of Europe. They drew 2-2 with Ghent midweek. Can now Tottenham focus purely on getting top 4?
I think it's about finishing above Arsenal. I think that's what they're committed about now.
I think they're going to do it. Because with Poch, like, what he's doing at Tottenham Hotspur doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
When man work wonders like that, surely
Yeah.
there's a big club waiting saying,
I like
Luis Enrique not doing well at Manchester, at Barcelona. We don't like Luis Enrique. Pochettino, you want to take care of your son, Messi, Argentinian legend. Would Poch go to Barcelona? Apparently some talks say no because he's an Espanol boy, but would he go and take care of arguably the best player of all time, who's Argentinian as well?
I don't see a man like Poch just getting poached like that yet. I think he sees himself building something there. I don't think, what I mean, if he just goes now...
I thought he was building something at Southampton and he fucked off.
You're saying it. What trying to say?
Hey, Tottenham fans, what do you think, man? Comments below, fans, what do you think? Is Poch potentially doing great wonders at Spurs to get a quick move to a big club? Or does he want to build a legacy at Spurs? Leave a comment, let us know as we talk about things in this quickfire round and start off with a team that has definitely won the Premier League.
It's mad. Chelsea beat Swansea 3-1. They're just winning the games, aren't they? It looked like Swansea might get something out of it, maybe a 1-1. And as always, Chelsea this season, Pedro, Diego Costa, 72nd and 84th minute. Just finish it.
Shout out Llorente though.
Duke.
9 goals this season, 3 of his head, 3 of his right foot, and 3 of his left foot.
He's very universal as a player. I think he's a very, very talented player. Class. You always say talk about class.
Yeah.
He's one of those players. I think Llorente is a class player, just like Gabbiadini, Luis Suarez. I understand why United are getting stick for being outside the top 4, but why would you rather win the FA Cup and have a trophy than qualify for the Champions League and get embarrassed by Bayern again and have no silverware? So top 4 or silverware is the question posed here.
Yeah, but this is what I don't understand. You're talking about a scenario that actually hasn't existed. They won the League Cup. Now, if you asked me if I want to finish 6th with a League Cup or top 4, I will take top 4.
I'll take top 4.
Observer
says, are we in the golden age of football? We have arguably 2 of the best players to play the game, breaking records every season. Yeah, like Ronaldo and them days. Like for Poet, it's 98. For me, it's like 2002.
No, I was going to say from 98 to 2002 was a golden age in football.
Rivaldo. I don't know. For me, it was back then. Cafu, Pirlo, Maldini. I think those players were more... I don't know what to say. Like, it was like authentic football.
It was like football was everything. It wasn't about I got a Lamborghini and I got a Rolls Royce.
Social media wasn't
9
about
million. No,
social media
it was
wasn't
about winning. Like if you take
if you man sometimes you guys don't maybe get like you guys that a lot of you might watch the show. I used to go on teletext for my football news.
Yeah.
Teletext is on your remote control for your TV. You click this thing and it comes up with these pixelized like things that change every 20 seconds. And you've got to go on 302 and it only has 10 pieces of
301
news.
gives you all the football news. 302 gave you all the scores. And you had to wait because there were like 3 pages.
So you couldn't like just go on your phone and be let me check the results coming in. You had to go there and wait for like a while for it to change and then you'd just be like, oh. And then like the news, you'd literally have 10 stories every day and it would change never. You would appreciate football on a different level because the news you were getting was from Match of the Day magazine that I used to get once a week, teletext, and I only got internet at my yard when I was like, I probably turned like 13, 14, 15. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, I only got internet when I was 14.
I thought there was better teams as well. Like international football was at such a high level. You take a look at England. England won Le Tournoi in 1997. Then in 98, they done really well in the World Cup and were knocked out by a really good Argentinian side, and England had 10 men. I think the English players showed a hell of a lot more heart. Yeah. They played 3-5
It was different.
2.
So I don't think you could say it's the golden age of football now because of 2 players. I mean, it's amazing what they're doing, and maybe it's like players have evolved to such a stage now, like they've evolved to become better players.
But football in 98
the purity,
to 2002.
This is a big debate to be had.
I just think football from then I think football began to die for me when Italy won the World Cup. And that's got nothing to do with Italy, but from 2006 onwards, football just, maybe because I'm an Arsenal fan as well, football just became confusing. It became a lot more about money, finances. Basically, it's Abramovich. When he came...
You reckon it was that?
When
Abramovich changed it up.
When Jesper Grønkjær scored that fucking goal against you lot, and he was meant to go to Spurs and he went to Chelsea, all of a sudden, football became the big deciding factor on what determines success. When before, it wasn't about things like that.
You guys leave a comment, depending on what generation you're from, if you're younger, if you're a bit older, like maybe us, or if you're even older, what makes football football? You know, was it better before? Was it better now? Are we in the golden age? I like this debate. I really do like it. You know, you guys all left comments about the Ranieri sacking, Collisions HD, Ranieri sack thoughts, Alfie Petherick, Dane Moore with anti-Jesse, just all saying, what the hell, bro? Like... Right, sorry, I just came. Phone call.
That's all right.
Just forgot to. Yeah, Ranieri.
You're actually a hero. Leicester City, man. I said to everyone last season, what they done was remarkable, but it was the equivalent of seeing me dating Beyonce. It's not gonna last long.
Yeah.
But for the moments it does last, you think it's absolutely remarkable. You're like, Poet, how the fuck did you do that? Even I'm like, how the fuck did I do that? But then when she cheats on me and I apologise to her, Leicester City have fired Ranieri and the players have forced him out. When last season,
if I said they haven't forced him out. That's what people are coming out.
I don't know. Jeff Shreeves asked Kasper Schmeichel on television, can you look me in my eyes and say the players that... So Kasper's looking over here, there. He's looking at everything apart from Jeff Shreeves. And to me, those are the things. They speak volumes. Obviously, you don't know for sure.
He interviewed and
when we spoke to Kasper, he would look you dead in your eye and speak to you. But when that comment was made, and do you know what? If that wasn't the case, why aren't more players using their social media to come out and say, that's a lie? Let me give you some real life. When we tweet that fucking video of Vardy, the amount of snake comments I get added on my Twitter is ridiculous. Like, people are outraged with the sacking of Ranieri.
Outraged.
The likes of
everyone.
Gary Lineker,
Mourinho.
outraged. Everyone is like, it's an absolute joke. So if the players feel that they're being, wrongly accused of doing something, why you've got social media? Why don't you speak out and say what happens? Fuck your PR guy that deals with your Twitter and all of that shit. Don't just use that to make money, use that to make a difference. At the end of the day, it did have something to do with you lot. I think the players did come together and say, do you know what, this ain't working, we need to get rid of Ranieri. And at the end of the day, you lot have got Premier League medals because of Ranieri.
Yeah. It feels like...
Simple. All because of fate.
Ranieri's like a nice guy.
Yes.
And you can see that, it feels like, those people that just wouldn't hurt anyone. And it's easy to gang up on people like that.
The same thing happened at Chelsea. Yeah. At Chelsea, he wasn't terrible. Obviously, Mourinho comes in the next season and wins bare shit. But take into account, Ranieri had 1 season of money, bought a lot of players, and then Mourinho had 2 seasons of money. So he had the players he had previously, the likes of the Makaleles and the Lampards, and then he bought players on top of that and he won the league. Who's to say Ranieri wouldn't have done that at Chelsea? We don't know. But because he was a nice guy, like Vuj said, Abramovich just got rid of him. Abramovich knew what he wanted. Just got rid of him.
However, regardless of whatever anyone says, Ranieri won a Premier League trophy
straight
with the worst side in
ever.
Defied the biggest odds in footballing history. So let's not forget that the nice guy does win, because that is gonna be remembered. Yeah, he went. So let's give a round of applause for Claudio Ranieri, legend. Absolutely, and that's what I remember him from. Claudio, you're a don. Let me just point to the camera and say, what a guy.
Kunta Kante said, fuck this shit. Man's out, cuz. This slave ain't being here no more. I'm free, Mandela. Let me make some West London money and fuck some white bitches with blonde hair.
Did you say free Mandela?
Yeah.
I am done. Let's free my dad, Mandela. He got free though, to be fair.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like he was...
I know.
And that's what Kante was, Mandela. He's like, free me, I want money. I want success, I want fame. They're like, go. Sorry, anyway, we pointed at the camera a minute ago. Let's do it again. What a guy. Booge, run through them like, man, that has just thieved 7 jewels.
West Brompton, what a guy to the United second shows goalkeeper Wayne Shaw. Went to the bar half-time, ate a pint in the 70th minute, enough said. What a guy for Booch Tranning. Stewani didn't score it, it was Gestede. Oh, I don't need kibble late, but what a guy for Blaise Matuidi for Google searching a picture of his wife to wish happy...
That was fucked.
What a guy to point for roasting me the last comments below. I had a bad and a sad. Sorry, poet, we all G.
Come on.
Conor Devlin, what a guy to my teammates. Aquinas, we beat our rivals 2-1 in the last kick of the game of 35-yard screamer, and I scored a corner. Hashtag scenes, hashtag amateur. Man googled his wife.
He googled his picture of him and his wife. She's buff as well.
Painting of Madison.
Jumping Madison Lee. How about Wayne Shaw? Because did you hear what happened to the team on the weekend as well? Sutton. Their keeper got injured or something happened to the keeper on the 14th minute and they had no goalkeeper.
Let's give it to the keeper.
Mandela.
Point to the camera and say,
what a guy.
Oh, absolutely.
He's free to eat pies whenever he likes.
This week on social! Tutus. This week on social, obviously, as always, it's a madness because you got to kind of think like, are we living more on social than in real life? How intertwined is social media with reality? Is it even reality anymore? Someone said in an article, World War III is going to be a war of information. So maybe we have entered that stage. However, let's keep it light-hearted. Ghent
You're
fans,
mad intelligent, you know.
Thanks, bro. Ghent went mad. Ghent fans went mad. Their man are just sick. Shaka Hislop was a style.
Fam.
You see Shaka.
Look at his chain.
He had a gold chain on. Nah.
Fam, he's actually got swag from Takers.
We randomised Gareth Bale.
Oh, this is bad boy.
We do have an interview coming with Gareth Bale, a little chill with him, with Foot Locker and Gareth, so that's be coming soon to the
Look
channel.
at you, bruv. You got the TNs on.
I got their TNs. We told you. Yeah.
The last one, though.
Nicki Minaj said 6. I don't know why. And then someone said, please leave Manchester United out of this, because Nicki Minaj had beef.
With Remy Martin, and Remy Martin is absolutely killing
7 minutes of carnage.
Carnage.
It was verbal genocide. We have reached the end of the show. Why don't we go to America soon and trump it up? Can we go to America and explore it?
And make it better.
And can we hashtag make America have a nice? Me and Poet want to go and make America have a nice, and invite us over, guys. Like, I want to go and just see what I go on over there.
Yeah, can we come to like your house and sit down and like chill, watch football and stuff?
I'd be so down
At
for
4
that,
o'clock
bro.
in the morning.
So down.
With some OGs.
Yeah.